Read on Reddit.
What is your dirty little secret? Deleted. 205D. Sometimes I pull my butt cheeks apart so I can fart in bed without waking up my husband, even though he probably wouldn't care. PVT Waffle. 205D. You didn't want to give him a chance, did you? Griswold. 200,204D. What about my uncle? Did you give him a chance, did you? One more reply. Two more replies. It's alphanerally. 205D. I never vacuum under my bed. Charles D. Bales. 205D. Shit, should I be doing that? One more reply. The Indian Hitman. 123,205D. It's that I wish you a happy cake day. Expriba. 205D. Unagti. Mirifan. 0052005D. Or, thanks. Lonely Pauper. 205D. I'm a Texan. Freak Knuckles Deeper. 205D. Meowdy. Four more replies. Yeetpudes. 205D. I was peeing standing up and I pushed too hard and pooped on the floor of a public stall. Levi Osanot. Leviosa. 205D. Your pants were off to pee. 7,437 Rue 744 75,205D. He shit through his pants. One more reply. Two more replies. One more reply. McNuggets. 0069205D. When I poop, I perch on the toilet like a bird. I take off my pants and my shoes, put both feet on opposite sides of the seat, and drop my dump from a squatted position. Billy Buttfuck. 205D. I can't shit with a shirt on. When I was little I had on a really long shirt, took a shit and realized I had shit on the inside of my shirt. Never again. Three more replies. MR Fribble. 205D. Was homeless for a good portion of my life. Two more replies. Martin Frog. 205D. Why would I tell you? It's a secret. Sparkletter. 0N. 205D. IP in the shower. The Knickers. 36,204D. There are two types of people in the world. People who piss in the shower, and dirty fucking liars. MR Narwhal. 123,204D. Me and my GF have slowly been falling down the sex toy rabbit hole. One more reply. Bratman. 23,205D. Sometimes instead of washing my hands I just let the water run so people don't know I am a disgusting pose. Reposted meme. 205DY. Bratman. 23,205D. Dude, I don't realt know. I guess I don't like getting my hands wet every time I go to the bathroom, especially when the water is cold. Four more replies. Two more replies. Bribham. 205D. I'm B and my fiancé doesn't know it. J0E exists. 205D. Why don't you tell them? One more reply. MC Creeper. 844,205D. I'm an android sent by CyberLife. Agito the 13th. 205D. 28 stab wounds. MC Creeper. 844,205D. You didn't wanna give him a chance, did you? MR Narwhal. 123,204D. Fuck off, Connor. C replies. Pigeon Hiv. 204D. He was bleeding, begging you for mercy. Deleted. 205D. Deleted. ShadowNet. 205D. That's not a secret, we all know. Fugit about it. 204D. I'm not O-fucking-K. Prepidaprist. 204D1. I lost my job as a camp counselor, not because they were overstaffed. It was because I played with the kids too much and paced around a lot. I have major ADHD and I've never been to summer camp, so it was a dream job for me. I'm just too embarrassed to admit I lost the job for doing what I thought was my job too. I got in trouble with the cops because of an unpaid speeding ticket, because I was told it did not exist, by the sheriff's office. And I did not have to pay it or show up to court. I got an interview for a pizza chain the day after I lost the job, just to get a letter in saying I wouldn't pass a background check until this was all resolved. I'm scared my life is over. I lost two jobs. First cause of actual overstaffing and second was number one on this list, in a 4-month period, lost multiple scholarships for college and start my second year in August and don't know how I'm going to pay. EL Scorcho. 19,204D. That sucks hard. It sounds like you're young. I swear your life isn't anywhere close to being over. It really hasn't even begun. Just push through the bullshit. It'll get better. But still, that sucks really hard. Humaxhi. 204D. Gosh, you must be overwhelmed. Hang in the bud. And Thenetrained. 204D. It's going to be okay, your life is not over, these are just little bumps on the road and your stress over them is giving them more power than they actually have. The first job was most likely due to their mistake and was overstaffing. You were doing the right thing, but they have to put something down to give an excuse. The second issue needs resolving. Contact the court and speak to someone about it. Be polite and calm and ask them what the next step is. None of this insurmountable, it just feels like it is. Oh, and if the pizza job falls through, you will find another one. Like I said, it's going to be okay. Wolf 205D that I sometimes have the need to masturbate in a public place. I don't believe it's a fetish, more a sickness because I don't enjoy it and don't want to be caught. I might be at work or just out and about, and a urge just hits me like I need to come now, and I find a place to disappear to, jerk it as fast as I can and go back to what I was doing. Sometimes I have to pull up some porn on my phone for assistance, and those are the most shameful moments. This doesn't occur often, once every few months or so. Is there a name for this? Am I the only person who deals with? I would have a better understanding of this if it were pleasurable to me. But I only feel disgusted and dirty when doing it, and more so after. I've never told anyone about this, out of shame, but I need answers. Defender K205D. No, you are not. I've done it at my high school, my old job, my friend's bathroom, this therapy room in 8th grade, my car in a public lot, and a few more. Dachsi Parade 205D. If it's negatively impacting your life, it's time for therapy. Squid Nugget 113,204D. I get the same urges in class, but I just watch my teacher because 99% of my teachers are guys, and I am not gay, so yeah, instant kill. One more reply. Argelica 204D. I can't brush my teeth more than twice a day because they are oversensitive. I brush them every night before bed, so I either skip brushing in the morning or I skip after lunch. Lumflex 204D. Try switching to Sensodyne toothpaste. I used to have the same problem. Slothboy 12,204D. LOL, you don't need to brush that much. Don't eat or drink a bunch of sugary food and you'll be fine. Carry around some of those floss picks and use them after you eat. I brush once a day and sometimes skip days, gasp. Rocks for Brains 205D. I get high when I know I don't have enough munchy food. Charles D. Bales 205D. This is how one ends up in credit card debt. Rocks for Brains 205D. Sounds about right. J-Dub Daddy 205D. I wipe boogers everywhere. The Knickers 36,204D. I piss in the sink and the shower, even at friends and others' houses. I'm tall enough for sinks, it's just so easy to aim for the drain and clean up in 15 seconds. Lumflex 204D. Almost exclusively do this at my house. Saves water too. Dr. Strange 2,018,204D. I blend chicken bones after dinner and strain them after. This solution I then pour in the neighbor's backyard just to see how the plants react. MR Kool-Aid SR 205D. I caught my sister having sex with my cousin and instead of walking away I joined. Man, that was a great Christmas that year. Deathright Shaming 205D. Sweet Home Alabama. One more reply. Sky Valley 75,204D. Roll Tide. Deleted, 204D, deleted. Deleted, 204D. Oh. Slothboy 12,204D. So hot. How was it? Potlayer 205D. I masturbate. Only one person knows my secret. Pink Warpig 204D. Everyone does that, it's not a secret. DR Hives PhD 205D. I haven't done the laundry yet. Koifishi 420,205D. If I sneeze, especially when I'm groggy or exhausted, there's a chance I will vomit along with the sneeze. Agnel account 204D. I love wishing people their happy cake days. XXC Cherie 204D. I stabbed a kid with a fork in the 4th grade and I don't regret it. LT Just Me 204D. What did he do? Rickety Cricket 00204D. I take naps in the dressing rooms at stores because I can't go home yet. Sometimes I buy a burger and stick in my pocket. Just sit in there with a big pile of clothes and chill, eating my burger and watching my phone. Deleted, 204D. Sometimes I do rollerplays on Animal Jam. Grisbot 204D. I shat myself in school. Tood Teapot 205D. My friend doesn't know that I was the one that gave him Borderlands 2 as a gift. Also, happy cake day. Agito the 13th 205D. This game is fucking awesome. Hope your buddy liked it. Mundatorum 205D. I used to clean my teeth by just wetting a towel and rubbing them. If I was feeling extra clean, I'd use a sponge. Defender K205D. I used to do this also, not with the sponge though. Neffy Nips 205D. I don't have one. But can it inhale 205D? I've looked up. Komi-san handholding. Milita grunt 33,205D lewd. But can it inhale 205D? I know. Neoplatonist GTAW 205D you monster. But can it inhale 205D? I have sinned, and wish to atone. Neoplatonist GTAW 205D there are no known paths of atonement for such a transgression. Your only hope is to pray that the our animums mods will see fit to forgive you. C replies. Jack 31B 205D so this happened completely by chance but my wife told me she wants a divorce and she is filling soon and has already been going out with guys and I'm 99% sure sleeping with at least one of them so I decided to get on a dating app. About a week ago I started talking to a girl and things were going pretty well. Today she asked where my soon-to-be ex-wife worked. I told her and come to find out the girl I've been talking to is the soon-to-be ex-wife of one of my soon-to-be ex's employees. We live in a fairly large city and my soon-to-be ex only supervises between 5-7 people. The girl I'm talking to and I have both agreed not to breathe a word about it to either of our exes. Poration 205D I'm into being kicked in the nuts. Charles D. Bales 205D bro, me too. Deleted, 204D I was playing laser tag and was on a winning streak. Had to pee. Squatted in a dark corner, took a piddle, continued playing as if nothing happened. I was 21. Linkin Park fan 16204D when I was 6, my parents took me shopping for clothes. When we were done and in the checkout line waiting to pay, I told my mom I had to go to the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom, and went up to the baby changer station. I took a crap in it, closed it, wiped my ass and dipped. We came back about 2 days later to return a pair of shoes that my dad bought a size too small. I go to the bathroom and open the baby changing station. To which I see my turd from 2 days ago is now gone. Looking back no. I had no idea why I did this. Face with tears of joy. 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 Blubbery 2,019,205D weird, but that I'm getting married in Cairo next month. Iskiller 8,002,205D I'm a guy. Sometimes I would sit down because I thought I had to poop, but I would end up just peeing while sitting down. Ding dong 204D I steal textbooks, currently have 14 different ones, but there's 1 or 2 subjects I have multiple copies. I should probably feel guilty about this, since those are very expensive. But, I commonly use them for their intended purpose, and even with homework if I'm stupid enough to forget something from 8th grade. Sometimes I lend them to people who need them for studying and who I trust to not rat me out. It's too late to give back most of them. The school either doesn't know they're gone or have given up ever finding them. Gacha animates 204D when I lack inspiration. I draw porn, not of real people though, that's so wrong. Typed ninja but got Nina 204D I love wearing lingerie. I have a huge collection, it's larger than my girlfriend's. How much is oil to live 204D I secretly want my uncle me and my tapeworm to gangbang. Mango bread 204D I have an addiction to Burger King and Domino's. Face with hand over mouth and rosy cheeks. Rojank 204D I'm an alien. Over. Soy LG 69,204D I can't come unless I think about how much I miss my dad first. Made a few dates really odd. Twitch Redditor 204D I may be a virgin, but I eat out pretty damn well. Cute little doggo 204D I ate the last of the cake. Raise the frog 204D I don't really know, but happy cake day my dude. Gkigamergeral 2,081,204D I had a friend with benefits that I met online for about 6 months. The dirty secret part was that he was married, so we snuck around quite a bit. His marriage sucked and he was just looking more for a friend and I was looking for someone to give me experience in the bedroom. We had fun until I started to feel like shit and I didn't want to ruin his life if we got caught. So I ended it. Skull Crusher Ash YT 204D Dirt. Srutzius 204D I ran out of toilet paper yesterday and wiped my ass with my friend's t-shirt. He wore it to school today. Apparently he doesn't wash his clothes. Bucket Off Stories 204D I do the dishes by hand when no one's around. Sometimes I even take out the garbage. Luxa Craft 204D I enjoy Roblox and I don't see myself quitting in the future unless the company does some fucked up shit. I once wrote my annoying classmate's number, let's call her Anne, in our school bathroom door. I even asked my late younger brother to write the same thing on the men's bathroom. Want a BJ? Call this number. Anne started to get anonymous calls about asking for a BJ and it scared her. She reported the school. One of the callers, let's call him Jack, was busted. When asked by the principal, Jack pointed out the door in the men's bathroom. The situation went so big that the school admin had an investigation. My brother and I was never caught, thank goodness, because we transferred school the next semester. I watch stepmom videos because I have repressed feelings for my stepmom. I have a foot fetish. I'll bet keeping that secret keeps you on your toes. Interesting. I like guys who pamper my feet. Good. Same, but I hate it. I feel disgusting and most of my friends tell everyone. My friends are really toxic and I am in that group still anymore, and most of them find out my crushes and have told them my crushes already know. Yes, same. It's like being gay in the 80s. You don't want it and everyone thinks it's weird, but you just can't control it. Yeah, I am thinking about moving out of that friend group. I found out most of them actually call me a racist, homophobic piece of shit, so yeah, I think typing this out I am leaving that group. Thanks man. C replies. Master, how you thought? Sneaking food. Well, hang tough. I beat my meat with a bike seat. Why, how, never mind, I don't want to know. I identify as a cat. I cajole me missus into sticking her tongue up me ass every last Friday of the month. I have every fetish imaginable. I think I'm just horny. I was like 3 at the time. It's a bit confusing. I'm not sure if I'd call myself trans curious or if I just fetish trans people. But I like to dress up completely as a woman in a pretty skirt, long socks and masturbate. Deleted. How else regulate temperature? Pick my nose and eat the gold. I follow our Fortnite BR. Have a good one. I won't create a throwaway for this. I solicit nudes on the internet. What can I say? I just really love real women. Real women are all around you. But you can't just see them naked. I would tell you, but then I would have to kill you. Seriously though, we'll talk later. Ominous.
If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button below and subscribe to my channel for future videos. Thanks for watching.